sorry.
What is that?
It's a passenger on the plane.
Oh God, it's very bright. Look at that.
It's not an airplane.
Bigfoot, aliens, reptilians, Lumerians, UAPs, and UFOs. All these cryptids and supernatural occurrences that appear in Mount Shasta in Northern California. Today in Creepy History, we'll be discussing the mysteries of Mount Shasta in Northern California. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Creepy Cryptid History. I'm your host, Brookester, and today is going to be a very special episode of Creepy Cryptid History. This one actually goes out to Natasha. She does a lot for this channel. I mean, a lot. So I asked her if she would like an episode dedicated to her and what she would like it to be about. And she specifically said, I want to hear a lot about Mount Shasta. Now, there is a lot going on at Mount Shasta, so I can't unfortunately cover everything in this episode. So today I've got 7 unique experiences specifically from Mount Shasta that I want to share with you today. So as always, Wolfpack, we're going to start with TikTok, of course. And this one right here is from Frugal Druid. And it says, trying to figure out what I'm actually looking at here. And this is supposedly taken at Mount Shasta. It's a picture and he zooms in. So let's go ahead and give it a watch. Okay, so looking back, the guy zooms in on a picture of what appears to be a so-called Sasquatch or a Bigfoot just out plainly on the field there. I noticed right away it doesn't have a shadow, but the second thing that's also very strange is this very odd crevice or hole just sitting there in the ground. Not sure what exactly this is supposed to be. Now, I'm not sure if the Bigfoot is fake. I would say so because if you notice how the bushes have like shadows and stuff, and Bigfoot does not have a shadow. Now, I mean, does that take away the fact that it could be real? Possibly. Or maybe it's just an interdimensional being, and interdimensional beings don't have 3D or 2D shadows per se. Maybe itself is a 3D shadow of a 4D or 5D creature. But that's another rabbit hole that we can go down. No pun intended. I'm more interested in what this crevice or this hole is under there. Could it be like some kind of like portal that leads to the center of the earth? A lot of people do say that Mount Shasta does have an entrance to inner or middle, like the inner earth is what I'm trying to say here. Like hollow earth. And I don't know, guys. Do you think this is real? Do you think it's fake? Let me know in the comments below. All I know is if I seen that creature like in real life, it would be a oh hell no for me. Now this one right here is by Captain Planet. By the way, who remembers that show from the 90s? I distinctly remember watching a show called Captain Planet as a kid in the 90s, and I loved it, okay?
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
It says, Dr. Stephen Greer contact ET with green laser pointers at night from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. So let's go ahead and give this one a watch.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's very bright. Look at that. Beautiful. And it has a really white, it's like a star now. It's like one of these stars. Mm-hmm. Look how bright that is. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Everybody see it?
Yeah.
Now these emerge in and out of this, and it's in that sheer, you know, it's interesting they chose that area because that's so very steep.
Look how bright that green laser is. That is crazy. Do y'all really think that's a UAP or aliens contacting him back?
Yeah.
Now, this is another UAP sighting that happened in Mount Shasta at 7:35 p.m. on 9/19 of 2023, and it's by Shaman Lizzie. Yeah, super bright. It's moving very fast, for sure. Very interesting. This one in particular reminds me a lot of the phenomenon that happened at Skinwalker Ranch. And man, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about these places. I don't know if they're just points in the earth where portals are or what. I have no idea. Are these sacred places in the earth? Now, in Mount Shasta, just like Skinwalker Ranch, there are ancient sites where there's ancient carvings, ancient paintings from all these Native American sites. And it's said to be one of the oldest Native American sites there is on this planet. So I don't know what exactly could be going on here. Is it spiritual in nature? Are there really like lizard people or reptilians living there? You know, it's just all one big mystery here. It's very, very interesting, the stuff that I have actually looked up, and tons of actual recorded disappearances of some very notable people. I mean, just vanishing out of thin air, kind of like the Bermuda Triangle, which is another subject I could go down the rabbit hole on, and maybe we'll be discussing in the future on Creepy Cryptid History. But just some interesting stuff. I mean, people vanishing out of just thin air in the middle of the plains, or you know, the desert in California. There's something to that. I mean, one, I forget who it was. There's so many that come to mind, but one was said to have went away in some sort of UFO or hovercraft. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Now, I thought this was extremely interesting, speaking on the spiritual side of things. And they said, I was looking for more UAP lights at suspected hotspots, and this dirt clearing near Mount Shasta caught my eye. Could 100% be man-made, but it is interesting that the hexagram shapes and lines are formed in precise layouts. As you can see, it's Mount Shasta. Okay, it's adjusted by 60% the brightness. Now, as you can see, one of them actually looked like the Star of David. It's hard to make that one out right there. That one looks just like the Star of David. So we're going to take another look at this right now. That one actually, maybe they're all the Star of David. I mean, I could be wrong. That one's very hard to see. But it also looks like it forms a triangle as well. Interesting. It's interesting to see above Mount Shasta. And Mount Shasta is actually a volcano. And it has these very interesting clouds that come up too. I wonder if I could find that for you guys. Yeah, here we go.
One of the more bizarre things that Mount Shasta is known for, and that is the lenticular clouds. What's so strange about the lenticular clouds is that generally form around mountains, but Mount Shasta has more examples of lenticular clouds happening in or around the mountain than anywhere I've researched. People claim very strange experiences with these lenticular clouds. Lenticular clouds will hover over or around the mountain or even hug the mountain for sometimes days and don't move. People claim that UFO craft are hiding within the clouds. They're using the clouds as a camouflage between going inside and outside of this mountain. There's been lots of people seeing craft come out of the mountain.
Yeah, that's super crazy. I just wanted to like share that tidbit of what that is with clouds. But here's another actual UAP sighting from Mount Shasta, and it's from Melissa Balama 1. It says, I'm convinced this is not an airplane. And she said, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen weird things in the sky near Mount Shasta.
Wait, that is not it. Hold on, it's not an airplane. Hold on, stop. It's not an airplane.
What the? Mom, Daddy, Dad.
That's not an airplane.
What?
That's fast. That's moving fast.
Slow down the video.
Oh, no, it's gone now.
Slow down the video. We're behind the hill.
Hold on, where did it go? Is it gonna come back out? Watch for it.
No, it's not coming back.
Did you see that?
Yes. Wait, that is not it.
It almost looks like a Tic Tac.
It's not an airplane.
What the? Mom, Daddy, Dad.
It almost looks like one of those TikTok
not an
UAPs
airplane.
that they seen a while ago in the military.
Daddy, disappear now. Slow down the
I don't know, guys.
No, it's gone now.
Slow down the video. We're behind the hill.
Hold on, where did it go?
That's kind of
Is it gonna come back
crazy.
out? Watch for it.
This one is actually by Strangeology, and it says, you won't believe what's hiding under Mount Shasta. Now, I thought this was pretty interesting and what he had to say.
Something strange is going on at Mount Shasta. Many legends surround this mountain, but one of the strangest is that of J.C. Brown. In 1904, he was hired by the Lord Cowdray Mining Company to search for gold near Mount Shasta. One day, Brown discovered a cave tunnel and followed it for 11 miles. When he reached the end, he was shocked to discover an ancient underground city. The place was full of strange hieroglyphics, relics, and treasures. As he went deeper into the city, he found a burial chamber with 27 mummies and skeletons, between 7 and 10 feet tall. As it turns out, he was a big believer in the legend of the lost civilization of Lemuria, and he was sure that this was a part of it. Brown left the city and covered up the entrance and kept this a secret for decades. Then, in 1934, he revealed his secret to John C. Root, who organized a party of 80 people to explore this cave, and they gathered in Stockton, California. However, on the day they were supposed to embark on their journey, Brown mysteriously disappeared and was never heard from again. And that's why some people wonder if something strange is going on in Mount Shasta. Many legends...
I like how they wrap that around. That's really, really cool. That is just so crazy. And I remember one of the tales that I heard of is a little boy that went missing for like 5 hours. And he was eventually found, and he said that this woman that looked like his grandmother took him down to this cave system, and there was like a bunch of these people that were not deceased, not ended, but they were just still. Like, they were like almost wax figures, but they were real people, and they were just all like lined up. And I'm wondering if that's where what he saw there in that cave. It's super strange. It's just super strange stuff that goes on there, like the disappearances, the underground cave systems, and the possible connection to Lemuria, and even Atlantis, like reptilians, I mean, like, all this seems connected to all these other sites, like Skinwalker Ranch, the Bermuda Triangle, and I'm sure there's a lot more that's out there that's connected, like Göbekli Tepe and stuff like that. Like, a bunch of these sites just have the same kind of weird supernatural phenomena going on there, and it's really just hard to explain because of the stories are just so out there. Now, do you think that this guy was actually telling the truth? Did he really disappear? It's just really strange that he disappeared after he got all these people together. Like, why would he just dip out when he had finally got all these people together to go? Do you think that he chickened out because he knew he was lying? I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, Wolfpack, so this last one right here is a pretty unique UAP experience that was captured on camera outside of an airplane window when they were flying by Mount Shasta, and they're calling it the jellyfish UAP or UFO. So let's go ahead and give it a watch.
This happened. I'm sorry.
What is that?
There's a passenger on the plane, looks out the window, grabs the phone. This was filmed in June. The traveler sees that, an object apparently changing shapes in seconds.
What?
I'm sorry.
What is that?
There's a passenger on the plane, looks out the window, grabs the phone. This was filmed in June. The traveler sees that, an object apparently changing shapes in seconds.
What?
That is so crazy. Like, it almost reminds me of the orb that I shared in my last video, where it was a bright ball and it was like around it was like changing and morphing into like different shapes and stuff. I don't know, guys. Like, to me, I feel like this is 100% real. 100%. I think what people are, I would say, mostly experiencing at Mount Shasta, Skinwalker Ranch, Bermuda Triangle, like these disappearances, everything is legitimate. But it's just hard to say. Now, I don't know. There have been tales of giants there from the Native American folklore and tales and history. Now, whether or not those are actual Bigfoots or Another type of cryptid, I am not sure, but I know that there are so much more mysteries to delve into Mount Shasta, and it's just super hard to cover on one episode. So Natasha, I really hope that you liked what I had to share today, and I hope everyone liked what I had to share today on Mount Shasta, and just be looking forward to more topics like this coming up in the near future. Well, everyone, what did you think about that creepy cryptid history? Let me know in the comments below. Natasha, I really hope you liked this special episode dedicated specifically to you. And thank you so much for what you do for this channel. You really do help out a lot, and I'm so grateful, so thankful for you. And as always, guys, I want to give a shout out to all of the members of the channel. Guys, thank you as well for what you do. You sincerely help this channel more than you know. And guys, make sure you check out the merch. There's always a sale going on for 20% off your entire purchase when you put in the discount code Wolfpack at the end. And Wolfpack, remember, keep your head up, keep your paws up, stay strong, turn to Jesus, thank God on the daily, no matter what you're going through. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving this video a watch. I will see you in the next. Bye.